Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Maria B. I am Maria B, the fitness doctor, and I am here to help you take back your life. Thing in the news, this is going to knock your socks off. Do you hear me? I want you to pay close attention to this because there is something very interesting that's going to come along with this report. Okay. Fat epidemic linked to chemicals. Let's talk about what we already know. Most of us, some of us don't know this, that our food has chemicals in it, which is the reason why our kids are bigger, they're in sizes that we can sometimes wear still as adults. Our kids are having problems. Women are having a lot more health issues. Men are having a lot more health issues. The whole America is just having more health issues. Okay, now, let me just give you some of the points so we can kind of tie this all together. Researchers are finding that fast food, what they're saying, is not solely to blame for obesity. Okay, we know that. It doesn't have everything to do with eating fast food because there are some people who don't eat fast food on a regular basis that are still overweight or dealing with weight issues. Okay, that's one of the things, and we know, most of us know that. They're saying that it's not just about calories in versus calories out. Okay, that's a fact. They're stating this. What they are suggesting, they're suggesting that there are chemicals called obesogens. Maybe that has something to do linked with obesity, obesogens, I'm not really sure, but these chemicals are called obesogens. Now, what's really interesting about this is that these chemicals are estrogen injections. So in other words, these hormones are injected into animals. They're also found in our plastics in some food and drinking packaging like bottled water. I know that when I've gone out on my blog, I've talked about chemicals in certain water that's bottled. There are pesticides sprayed on foods. There are ingredients added to processed foods. Okay, so now what we're saying is that because these hormones are injected into various things that we eat, it is throwing the natural process of how we produce in our bodies off. It's thwarting our system. And what it's doing is it's mimicking human hormones. Okay, so for example, women are having issues. They're having fertility problems. Men are having genital malformation. There's reduced male birth rates. So when we ask the question and we realize and see that there are a lot more women than there are men, and when we're saying where are all the men, well, all the men aren't in jail and all the men aren't gay. Okay, there's a higher rate of women that are being born. Okay, there's also precocious puberty, miscarriage, behavioral problems, various cancers, cardiovascular disease, brain abnormalities, impaired immune functions. I mean, all of these things are linked back to the issue that is going to become even greater if we don't do something about this, or if you don't take some control over the food that you eat based on all of these hormonal injections. So, think about it. More women are having miscarriages. Yes, more females are being born. More men are having issues, when it comes to sex. Okay, and that's causing, an imbalance in marriages. It's a lot of things that are going on based on the injections of our food. Now, I'm going to blow your mind with this thought, and just think about this. Have you ever had that conversation sitting around the table, and let's acknowledge it, that everybody is different, okay? So we're not saying with different that it's wrong,